Hi, my name is Sasha J Manning, and I'm a recent film graduate from the University of Miami. I come from a Chinese Jamaican background, and my biggest influence is Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I love Fleabag. I just wish there was more representation, and I want more representation in mainstream media. I want to see Black people in romance. I want to see Asian people in dramas and thrillers, and you name it. I think I'm great for this initiative because not only am I Black, I'm creative, I'm smart, and I know what people want because I am Gen Z and etc. So let's get started with this pitch. In this current Gen Z millennial generation, infamy is not necessarily a bad thing. We see influencers making apology videos. We see influencers, partying during a pandemic. And it's got me thinking, there hasn't been a comedy show mocking influencers. So here comes my show, Dead Gone Live. Exclamation point at the end. Okay, so when our high school sweetheart reveals he has cancer, a type A aspiring actress gets dumped and has to resentfully watch him become a viral social media star, profiting off people's sympathy. Okay, so our female protagonist in this dark comedy series is Marcy. She's very in the box, very square, and she has to break out of her box to win back her ex. So we're at the first scene, Marcy's college graduation party, and she is having second thoughts about dating Wake after college because he's getting too drunk at her party. Way too drunk, and he vomits everywhere and vomits on her baby nephew. Yeah, so the next day they go in a diner, and Marcy's obviously still pissed at him. He's very oblivious because he's very hungover, and then he casually brings up, oh yeah, my YouTube video is blowing up. And she thinks, blowing up means 100 views because the videos go nowhere. But she takes his phone and it has 1 million views. And she's like, wait, how? But then she sees a thumbnail and it says, I have cancer. And then she's like, wait, you don't have cancer. He's like, wait, yeah, I do. I have 2 months to live. And she's shocked because she didn't know what to say. And then he says, Marcy, we have to break up. I need to live my life to the fullest before I die. Which means he wants to fuck other women. He doesn't have cancer. He's lying about it. He's lying for attention. So at first, Marcy's okay with this breakup because, she was getting tired of Wake. But then she's like, wait, if I get back together with him, I can become a C-list actress. So she tries to get back together with him throughout the whole series, along with her friends, Rich and Cassie. So meet Cassie, pushes Marcy out of her comfort zone, and meet Rich. He's very shy, he's a nice guy, wears very tight clothing, but this is a bad thing because people think he's gay. And it's also a bad thing because he's in love with Marcy. So I see this series as an 8-episode series, a mini-series, because we millennials have very, very short attention span. In episode 3, this is the aftermath of Marcy fainting at the diner, because she faints from shock, basically. So she wakes up in Wake's apartment, and Wake tells her again that he's breaking up with her. But this time he films it in a secret hidden camera. Another viral video. So Wake has already a huge following. He has more than 1 million followers. And he decides to make the Cancer House. So it's a group of influencers making videos together to make money. So these influencers have one thing in common. They're all about to die. So the Cancer House, yes. So in episode 4, Marcy tries to get back together with Wake. She crashes his pool party, but she remains unnoticed because she's not an Instagram model who has a BBL. In episode 4, she finally gets attention because Wake's new girlfriend, his influencer girlfriend, Lady, challenges Marcy to a fight, right? And the audience feels sympathy for Marcy because she really loses a fight. I mean, what do we expect? She's an actress. So Wake sees this and he's like, wait, my audience really likes Marcy. So then he offers Marcy, okay, we can get back together. We can get back if it's in public, not in private, but in public. So basically he wants a public relationship so they can make money off each other. So he gives her a contract to sign. He's like, okay, Marcy, you have a few days to sign this contract. But then Rich is like, oh my gosh, if she signs this contract, then there's no way I can be with Marcy. So Rich tells Marcy, I'm in love with you. Please don't sign the contract. Go on one date with me. Give me one chance. So they go on a date. And then Marcy realizes, wait, I don't like him. He's too nice. And then Rich and Cassie are like panicked because they're like, I don't want Marcy to be back with Wake. So they break into Wake's house and they find his medical files, and they see that the only thing on file for him is that he has allergies. They try to stop Marcy from signing the contract. It's too late. She already signed the contract. So she signed it. And they're like, crap. And then Wake barges in because Wake overhears them trying to stop Marcy. And he's pissed because Rich outed him for faking his cancer. So Wake and Rich start fighting. And then Rich pushes Wake, and then Wake falls backward on a whole set of stairs. And he has a seizure. The last episode, like, the trio are like frantic because Wake is having a seizure and they have to find a doctor. So they find the doctor on his file, and they go to the doctor, but then they realize the doctor is not there, and he's just an actor. So he's not a real doctor. So then Wake ends up in a coma. They take him to the hospital, and Marcy is in charge of the cancer house. I think this series is going to do great because not only is it relatable, it is reliable on social media, and social media is always trending. And thank you so much for listening to this pitch. Bye, signing off.